have an arm.
Wow.
The winner.
It's really hard without arms.
The winner by one arm is the Fonzie.
Fonzie!
And the Postmaster. Excellent fight. Plenty of face smashing going on there. So well done to the Northern Outpost and the Postmaster. They pretty much owned Mojo Crow, but no problems here. There's always room for a rematch. Please check out the bands on their Facebook pages and on YouTube. I'll put some links down in the description. And so I'll keep you notified to see whether we can rattle up a rematch. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, all those cool things that help my YouTube channel grow. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Zip, 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 zip. Well timed, sir.
We did it.
That's the remix.
Okay, so that's fire one. Yeah, okay. Go! Second one failed. Okay. Alright, that one failed as well. Okay, and...
Right.
Okay. Then the beat. I've got one foot left. Kevin knocked out. Stand back, stand. Yeah.
Who's got the win?
That is far too heavy.
Welcome back, folks, to the Stupid Robot Fighting League. John Hartley and Jeff Peterby here with you for another fight out of Armageddon. And Jeff, this is going to be a good one. We have Hulkster with Down Under Blunder and the Destroyer with C3 Stupido. Let's get to everyone's favorite part, the taunts.
Taunt! I'm gonna rearrange your pretty face.
That would be painful. To get your face rearranged.
Yeah, but in the Super Robot Fighting League, very easy to do.
I suppose so.
Taunt!
You're pretty, brother. You're gonna get it, brother. You're pretty.
Taunt doesn't hold quite the same effect.
Oh yeah, brother!
When you're laughing during the taunt. Because you can't keep a straight face.
I know, but the use of brother there, gotta love it. The American wrestlers.
Brother. Round 1.
Let's get it on. So Hulkster on the left, out throwing haymakers immediately, going for that head of C3 Stupido.
Tiny little pink hands.
Tiny little pink hands down under blunder that you're talking about?
From the Hulkster.
Oh, the Hulkster. No, down under blunder's on the left.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, Jeff. It's been so long and you've
so
forgotten
confused.
already. Good. Couple of shots here, and it looks like John Espen is stopping because that stool needs a rug. Down under blunder, losing an arm
already.
And
wow.
So that'll be removed. That means Hulkster is fighting with only one arm at this point. Pretty exciting. And
the arm is kind of dangling there.
Now
the arm is still there. It is just disconnected.
The pink pieces you were talking about, that's actually part of My Little Pony.
Oh.
And it looks like we got to remove the right arm of C3 Stupido.
Nope, still connected.
Oh, it is.
Still connected. Everything is still there for C3 Stupido.
So the fight continues, and C3 Stupido, one of the most hastily put together robots in all of the Stupid Robot Fighting League, and was actually designed by its fighter. So Destroyer, the Destroyer, just putting that together.
So maybe,
picking the parts out.
Ooh.
Oh, some
big left
shots.
jab there by Down Under Blunder.
Big right from C3 Stupido, and Down Under Blunder trying to do its best to get that left arm in motion here as we continue through round 1. And the foot action kind of just looks like he's tap dancing
back
right
and
now.
forth. Little heel toe action going on.
Not a whole lot going on, but it is the
it's
the
a very pushing, shovey sort of situation right now. We're trying to get some connection with actual punches.
Classic pushing.
There it is. There's a big one.
Yeah,
pushy shovey. It's an actual American remark.
The kettle head of C3 Stupido sits pretty high up on its neck. I'm surprised that Down Under Blunder not trying to get after it a little more here. And as I say that, it starts going after it, and that is going to be the end of the fight. And so we have C3 Stupido winning this one. And there you go. Knocked the arm off of Down Under Blunder, and C3 Stupido with the win.
That's all you need to do. You take out one limb, you play defense from the rest of the fight, you come away with a victory. Maybe a little bit of bad sportsmanship, but they do it in soccer, don't they?
What's bad sportsmanship?
Score once and play defense the rest, keep away the rest of the time.
Yeah, that's not bad sportsmanship. That's gamesmanship.
Gamesmanship.
Gamesmanship. Much different. So thanks again for watching. That's another fight from Armageddon, and thanks to our competitors Hulkster and the Destroyer. Till next time, be sure to subscribe. I'm John Hartley.
I'm Jeff Peter.
For head judge John Espen, saying thanks for watching. See you next time. Hey folks, welcome back to the Stupid Robot Fighting League. John Hartley, Jeff Peter P. here with you for another great fight. This one going to be between Medieval Knight on the left side and Mr. Awesome on the right. The robots in this fight, Down Under Blunder on the left and C3 Stupido on the right. This is the third fight for each of these robots, so parts should fly.
One can only hope, right, John?
Always.
Not always. I mean, you don't always want to see gruesome
in the Stupid Robot Fighting League? Yes, of course you do.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad.
Let's get to the taunts.
Taunt.
You have a lovely hair.
That didn't really seem like a taunt so much as a compliment. You do have lovely hair, John.
I prefer to have the taunts be compliments. It's a much nicer way to start the fight.
Taunt.
You have a lovely sword.
You have a lovely sword? That sounds a little personal.
Well, I mean, he is Medieval Knight, so it's fitting.
Round 1.
Taunts are done. Let's get to that fight. Oh, look at this. Coming out of the gate, Down Under Blunder, losing an arm.
Not just losing an arm, shattering an arm. Just obliterated.
Mr. Awesome, just brutal out of the gates. It's incredible.
C-3PO just goes and attacks and just bang, bang, boom, bang, bang, boom, bang, bang.
Is that a song that you're releasing later? So John
Be
Espin,
ready for my EP. It's coming out.
John Espin barely able to get out of there before the two go back at it.
Oh, wow. There's another arm loss.
Two arms in the same span of time.
Oh, my goodness.
The arms of
What
Down
are you
Under
going to do
Blunder.
now? If you're Down Under Blunder, you've got no arms.
It's all in the hips at this point for Down Under Blunder and trying to get after it with the feet. Big old stomps from Medieval Knight.
High kick.
A big old punch from the right side of C3 Stupido.
C3 Stupido still got that one right arm, able to attack the head of Down Under Blunders. Really going after it. These legs, very slow but methodical kicks.
Yeah, I was going to say, I really enjoy this methodical piece out of Medieval Knight just because it looks like he's sauntering, just kind of going back and forth and swinging his way across the cage.
It almost looks like he's got scuba flippers on it.
Those rain boots could, in some cases, be used for that, I suppose.
Trying to walk in scuba flippers.
And so we're still in action here in Armageddon.
Now a leg down.
Oh boy, Down Under Blunder on his last leg, literally. And we're going to have to see if John Espin gets that leg out of there. And it appears that he is going to do so. Get that sock on the floor, and we'll get that leg out of there.
Little bit of tied up action here.
Yeah, Mr. Awesome, just so entangled with Medieval Knight during this fight. And I don't know. I mean, he's kind of the front runner to win at this point with C3 Stupido.
When you said there would be some parts flying, you weren't joking. There has been more limbs lost in this one-round fight than we've seen in any Super Robot Fighting League contest to date, other than complete knockouts, of course.
Yeah, I mean, Medieval Knight hanging in there, though, so I'm impressed. You come out here and you lose an arm and a leg, and his spirits don't seem to be shattered at all. And we see John Espin still working on getting them untangled and getting that leg out of there.
Well, sometimes you need to call in a medical expert to bring in the right tools to disconnect these two fierce competitors.
Yeah, let's hope he can get out in time this time before Mr. Awesome tries to take off his robot head. It looks like he lost his hat potentially. And getting that back out of there. So we'll resume action. And again, Down Under Blunder on the left with Medieval Knight. One leg only.
Taking the camera. And
big old swing. That side-to-side swing actually working very well.
Yeah.
I am impressed with this tactic of the young man. And Mr. Awesome doing what he can with the right arm.
Didn't think you could get a right hook with a foot.
Some major leg action. And the fight is over. C3 Stupido wins the match with two arms and
taking out both arms and one leg.
Yes. One
scoring
arm
with two arms and one leg.
So it is Medieval Knight that will be headed home. But again, props to Medieval Knight.
That was you're putting in a situation where your arm falls off 3 seconds into the fight. It's difficult
That falls
to
off,
come back.
shatters off.
It was exploded. All right, that was a compound fracture of the right around the elbow region. It was not fun to look at. No one wants to see that. And then to combat that, you finally take out an arm, but in the process, you lose your own arm. So now you're fighting with just feet.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. And I mean, as always, John Espin to blame for.
Hey, Stupid Robot Fighting League fans, John Espin here, inventor of Stupid Robot Fighting League. Today we have a very special fight. We have two bands going at it. We have the Northern Outpost with their stupid robot that they helped design. That is called the Postmaster. And we have the other team, Mojo Crow, with their stupid robot called Robo Crow. Now, I'm not going to call the fight because the banter from Beaker from Mojo Crow and Fonzie from the Northern Outpost was just fantastic. They were chatting to each other and cat calling and that kind of thing. So anyway, enough from me. Let's go to the fight.
Taunt.
You're so right, Grant! Guitarists are better than drummers!
Taunt.
Hey, buenos dias, Señor Crow!
Round one.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on my left we have Beaker fighting with Robo Crow. Robo Crow. Come on, right, we have Fonzie. Fighting with the postmaster. 1 round, 2 minutes. That'll start when the bell rings. Fight! Right hand out, Shawn. Fight! Okay, no, forget it. I actually have to take the ball.
The greatest! I'm gonna float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Oh!
She's all twisted.
It's all still together.
She's a tough one, that postmaster.
I was expecting you to go with your lunge with the left hand and the whole thing would just disintegrate.
Okay.
It's those 6
Do
twists.
they have to be beheaded?
It's the 6 twists in the wire.
Okay, 1 minute, 6 seconds.
Oh, it's just got legs.
Ready? Fight! Oh, we're getting... No, 45 minutes, yeah, we're back. 38 seconds, come on, Grant.
Finish him!
Finish him! Finish him!
Come on, 27 seconds, come on, Grant. Work the head.
Stop those eyes off.
Work that head. 60 seconds, come on, Shawn. Fight back there. Go for the face. 10 seconds. Oh, this is fun. 4 seconds.
I lost the arm.
Hey! Fight over. I still have an arm.
Wow.
The winner.
It's really hard without arms.
The winner by 1 arm is the Fonzie. And the postmaster.
Excellent fight. Plenty of face smashing going on there. So well done to the Northern Outpost and the postmaster. They pretty much owned Mojo Crow, but no problems here. There's always room for a rematch. Please check out the bands on their Facebook pages and on YouTube. I'll put some links in the description. And so I'll keep you notified to see whether we can rattle up a rematch. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, all those cool things that help my YouTube channel grow. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Well timed, sir.
We did it.
That's the remix.
Okay, so one, yeah, okay. Go. Hey Stupid Robot Fighting League fans, John Espen here, inventor of Stupid Robot Fighting League. Today we have a very special fight. We have two bands going at it. We have the Northern Outpost with their Stupid Robot that they helped design. That is called the Postmaster. And we have the other team, Mojo Crow, with their Stupid Robot called Robo Crow. Now I'm not going...
Alright. Okay. Well, I can't kill the audio from that, so let's just start with fixing the old robot. So who have we got on the stream? Sorry for keeping you waiting. So this, hello, this stupid robot here is called Robo Crow. He was designed by Nick Jones and sort of finished off by Shawn Means and Nick Jones, and fought by Shawn Means in one of my more recent Stupid Robot Fighting League videos. This was a freeform build with a bit of guidance from me, but I reckon I did Nick and his family did such a fantastic job of putting this bad boy together. So how about you say hello in the chat? I'd love to see who's actually watching at the moment. I know I count for one of those, so it must be two other people. I am going to have to replace his head. I don't know if you can see this, but Grant from the Northern Outpost completely fractured the front of his face, so it's very, very close to completely dropping off, because this plastic is quite badly perished. But you know, it was good for one fight, and you know, that's what it's all about. It's all about one good fight, eh? But I will be keeping the teeth, because they're just they're so classy. Some of the things that he did with the design of his robot is really, really cool. So I'm keeping as much as I can, and this actually features in a video, the build video. Shawn Means played along on this with Avril and Grant from the Northern Outpost. They sung a real cool song. Anyway, okay, so hang on, I'll just check chat. Okay, so let's start work anyway. What I'll do is I think I'll work first on replacing the head. So I'll just find a Phillips screwdriver. Alrighty. So this thing here, I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's to do with the pool cleaner, but I don't know what part. It's to do with the coil the cable starting at the robot and continue toward the power supply. Remove coils or twists along the way. So something to do with a pool cleaner. So what I'll do is I'll pull the guts out of this, any additional weight, so that we'll make the bot rigid, or the head rigid, but as light as possible. Quite often I end up having to chop things up because I don't have the right screwdriver or whatever. Can you hear me okay? I think you should be able to. It should be easy to disembowel. Just need some wire cutters. Kind of smells like it's gotten hot recently. So I've got to be careful because this is probably a high voltage power supply by the looks of it. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but I won't be doing anything with this board. If you notice, it's got heat sinks in it and stuff, and fairly large capacitors, which can store current and give you, if you touch the wrong stuff. Right. So, Casper, are you there? Right. So I'll throw that away. So that look like they're discharged now. Right. I'll get rid of that. And should be able to keep everything else on the inside. I'll see if my screwdriver fits in there. Alright. Get rid of any additional weight. I'll keep this small circuit board because they look cool on the outside of the stupid robots. Just glue them on. Yep, it's barbaric as. Bro. Just glue those on the outside and they look slightly more roboty. Okay, let's see if we can get these screws back in. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, amazing that. I've lost a screw. Down there. This is normal for me. Where did you put the last screw? Somewhere where I can't find it. Oh, 3 screws it is. Alright. Well, if I find the last screw, then I'll put it in. Right, replacement head. Slightly heavier. I think we'll hold it out that way, so eyes and mouth there. So we'll put that there. We'll cut. I suppose we don't need the wire. Keep these precious keys, extra choice. Definitely have to wear safety glasses when you're cutting all this wire. Right. I particularly love the creative use of screws that he had. Nick's, I don't know if you can see those, but the screw sticks all the way through here, and he's used a sort of a nut thing there. So creative, I like it. Oh, yeah. So if you can see the fracturing of the skull there, goes all the way down there and all the way down there, and the weight of the robot is carried on here. So it, yeah, it was definitely wanting to let go. But I'll retain the minion eyes. Definitely, that's a important part of what he's built here. So this stupid robot will be fighting at the Oktoberfest, which is a fair at the local church. What do we got? Okay, so we'll stick his eyes there. Oh, square drive. Okay. Okay. Here we go. It's a mighty long screw, that. Okay. So we've got the eyes. And you can't see it, it's off shot, but I'll be replacing one of the feet with a slightly sturdier foot, which still carries the same flavour that he was going for. Now, this is a good bit of creativity with the next section. He used a vacuum cleaner head, which we can use different parts of. Should the plastic tear out. So probably what I'll end up doing is putting the holes through the back here to hook up with the neck. And so I'll just a couple of wires for the neck. Body's still in pretty strong shape, so we'll be able to keep using that. So do you have any questions? Kind of here talking to myself. Right, so I need to drill the holes. So the issue for me is that what I might do is drill through. He's already got a hole here, actually, a couple. So I might go through here. Be slightly opposite of kilter, but don't matter. It's good, strong plastic, that. So let's get the wire out. Let's make sure I can see. Okay. So I may not have my wire long enough. We shall see. I'll make these holes bigger. Let more light shine through, therefore it'll be easier to sort it. There we go. Alright, that way. Just trying to work out which way I was supposed to do it up. Okay. Okay. Right, here we go. So we have a head and a neck section. Oh, you can't see. Head and a neck section. There you go. There. Through the center like so. Oops. Right. Just need to get a battery, hang on. Back again. Found the other screw. There we go. It's really solid bit of plastic there. need to hold that deck onto the truck, so I'm going to have to wire it on. Wire it on. Here's there. There we go, just like new. Okay, just like new, just like I bought one. Right, so try and get a corner through here. Let's see through the corner, which is good. There we go. go. So in theory that should hold really well. And look down at your feet. Okay. Right. There we go. And I'm done. Sorry, team. Let's shake you around a bit, eh? Okay, we'll try that. Okay. Okay, so that will keep the leg up, and then what I'll do is I'll wrap a wire around so it keeps that on the thigh. So the thigh is a decoration. Right, there we go. There we go. So that one holds up the, and it doesn't kind of. Yep. Right. So there's the foot. His feet are fantastic. So this is the leg I'm working on now. There we go. Okay, just cracked my back. Right. And then the arm, and then we're done for the night. I'm tired, my back's sore. Well, I think I'm going to have a bit of faffing around for that, so I'm going to call that a night. I'm tired. I've had a big day. But thanks for sticking around. I'm assuming you're Casper, but you didn't say anything, so it's hard to tell. Okay, well, nighty night, and I'll see you tomorrow.